Coming up is Lorna O Callaghan. Lorna from the Plunkett College of Further Education. Good afternoon, Lorna. Welcome to Northside today.
Good afternoon, Donny. Pleasure to talk to you.
And indeed to you. Tell us all about the Plunkett College of Further Education.
Well, unlike my previous speakers, Plunkett College is part of City of Dublin ETB, and Plunkett College is situated on the Swords Road in Whitehall. So it's very accessible to students from the city, also Balbriggan, Laytown, Bettystown. We do a range of subjects and modules and courses in Plunkett College. However, one I'd particularly like to talk about, which makes us unique from our other colleges, is that we are doing an English language and IELTS course. Students who are non-native speakers of English, or where English has not been their first language, can now have the opportunity, if they want to go on to third level, they need to have what's called the IELTS, which is the English Language International English Language Testing System. So if you want to become a nurse or a doctor, you are going to need this as a prerequisite to going to college. So we are the first ETB college in Dublin offering this as a level 5 course, which is accredited by QQI, but it's also preparing the students to do the IELTS exam in UCD. And the fees are very, very reasonable. Some are free if you're VTOS eligible, and the cost is something like $260 and 200 registration. So it's very, very affordable, because otherwise you'd have to go to private colleges to prepare for this exam, which can go into thousands of euros.
And of course, the point about it is, Lorna, that if you don't have it, that is an invisible glass wall. You just can't move on to what you want.
Yes, indeed. And that's why, as Plunkett College, we decided to take the opportunity to design the English language, the ESOL at QQI Level 5, and literally merge preparation for IELTS into that course.
And can I ask you, just on a I presume it's a demand-led service and a led course, but has the demand tapered off, or is it still running high?
Demand hasn't tapered off, because what we've done very cleverly is we've merged it into other business subjects to support the English language. Subjects like communications, biz admin, marketing, customer service, word processing, so on. So we've merged it with business subjects and other English subjects to support the development of their English language.
And of course, it should be pointed out and made very, very clear that we are talking about a highly accredited and a highly acclaimed college. We're not talking about some of these, for want of a better expression, fly-by-night English schools that we did see setting up just.
Not at all. And you've highly trained English language teachers in the college who have experience in IELTS.
As a matter of interest, Lorna, what criteria would you have to fulfill in order to qualify for that course?
Well, fortunately in Plunkett College we have a lower level of English, which is accredited as level 4, and then students can go on to a more advanced level of English at level 5. So we have an elementary course and an advanced course. So we take care of that. But they're referred by other colleges, because if students have been here for 2 or 3 years, they will have basic language skills. So we do language assessment in the college to ensure that they meet the criteria for the advanced classes.
And do you find that it comes back to something that Ruth said earlier, which I thought was a lovely expression, that they're hungry for it and they want to learn, so it makes it that much easier?
Totally motivated, and the attendance levels are very, very high. Absolutely motivated. And it's great that they can go on then to the third level colleges.
Yeah, and of course that's what we want, is the more higher our people are educated, the better. And I hate being sort of mercenary about this, but the better educated they are, the more we can get out of them when they come out into the workforce.
Improves integration into society and merging into our culture.
Excellent. Now,
they're highly motivated.